Okay, so now I just want to cover the what of Product Launch Formula, just a quick roadmap of the course, what you'll learn where within Product Launch Formula. So this is a big program because, well, there's only one way I know how to teach, and that's to give you everything. So it is a lot, there's a lot here, but just remember, one of my favorite things, you're going to hear me say this a lot, it's all about the baby steps. It's about taking steps, moving forward in the direction you're going to go. No one jumps to $1 million, $1 million launch overnight. It just doesn't happen. You start off with small successes and you build them. And it's just like a baby. A baby, they take that first step and they fall down, but they get up and they try to take another attempt and they fall down. But eventually they put a couple steps together, and sooner or later they're walking. Every baby learns to walk. And if you just take the baby steps and just keep moving forward in this program, you'll have that same experience. It will work for you. You don't need to do it all. You don't need to do every single type of launch. You don't have to do every single piece. The model is so powerful that you can literally, I think of it as get 20% of it right and you're still going to win. You don't have to get it all right or all perfect. I make mistakes in every single launch I do. Every single launch I do, I make mistakes. It doesn't matter because the model is so redundant and so powerful and so strong that it's going to end up working for you. Okay, so let's walk through the modules. So module 1 is, that's what it's basically the core strategies and tactics. What I cover in here is what makes the whole thing tick, what makes Product Launch Formula work. If you only go through this one module, then you win, and you win forever. You will change your results forever. You'll need to do the core work in here, and I've got some actual exercises in here, but you will use them in all of your launches going forward. So the core work that you're doing in Module 1 works for all of your launches, no matter whether they're seed launches or JV launches or quick launches or internal launch, doesn't matter. The core work is going to continue to work for you as you move forward. And the core exercises, you might change businesses, you might radically change your business model. You can still go back to the work that you did in module, or the exercises you did in module 1, go through them again, and you're going to be set up all over again. This is where you learn to connect with your market to create great offers and a great pre-launch and really develop the core ingredients of your launch. Okay, so module 2, so that sounded pretty cool, right? Pretty big, right? Module 2, we take it to the next step. We take the work you did in module 1 and we start to develop your launch theme and your launch story. We'll go deep into what I call the PS path, which is, it's how you deliver huge value and still make the sale. It's how you avoid giving away the farm, giving away everything, and giving away just the right amount of money, or the right amount of content, so it leads into the sale, and then you make the money. So it's a key piece. And also in Module 2, I'll cover the business launch formula and a lot of the tools that we use within launches. So Module 1 and Module 2, a lot of the core strategy and tactics, again, you come out of that and the work you do in those 2 modules will set you up going forward. You've done the core work. It's really powerful stuff. Now, from there on out, it's where we actually take it and start to drop it into your launches. In Module 3, we cover the seed launch and the quick launch. Now, the seed launch is great if you have no list and no product. It's a beautiful thing because you get paid to create your product. I love it. That's how I did when I first rolled out Product Launch Formula, when I first started teaching product launches, I did it as a seed launch. And that, I started off with 6 sales and it grew up into this huge business that I've got today. It's been amazing. The quick launch is great if you've already got a business and an offer, but you just want a quick pop of money. This is the easiest and, the quickest launch. That's the quick launch. This is sort of like, it's okay, it's time to, I did it once to pay my taxes. I did it once to finish the basement. It's a great way to bring in money quick. One thing I forgot to mention about that seed launch is it's great to get started if you have no list, no product, but if you already have an existing business, but say you want to come out with a new product that you just can't seem to get yourself to put in the time to create the product, it's great for creating a new product if you already have an existing business. Now, Module 4, the big focus of Module 4 is on the internal launch. And so the internal launch is basically the classic sideways sales letter launch with the 3 pieces of content in the sales letter, the sales video, but it's just a launch to your existing list. I love internal launches. They're the most elegant launches in my opinion. They're fun to do. You have complete control over every aspect. It's fantastic. It's a logical next step after you do the seed launch to go to do an internal launch. We also go deep into creating pre-launch content in Module 4. And the great thing about this module is this is where we start to get into really high leverage, because those internal launches are high leverage launches. And also I'll go deep into some of the launch list, how you create a launch list, how you manage the launch list. We go deep into launch list secrets in Module 4. Now Module 5. Module 5 is like the best module ever. I love this module because this is where I go deep into breaking down pre-launch content videos. This, I think, is probably the best teaching I have ever done. I'll actually walk you through pre-launch videos from some of my students. And you get to actually see their videos, and then I'll stop the videos and I say, oh, look at what they did here. This is awesome. This is really great. This is where look at how he established authority here. Look at, this is reciprocity here. Look how he did this. Oh, he missed this. This is where he screwed up here. It's fantastic. Very, it's real world stuff, and you're going to love it. I'm also going to cover the book launch in Module 5. Module 6, so Module 5, best module ever. Module 6, well, it might even be better than Module 5. Because, well, it comes after Module 6, and it's amazing, and it's all about creating sales videos. And I do the same thing that I did back in Module 5, where I'll actually take real sales videos and I'll break them down for you. We'll do a stop action where we'll go through and we'll talk about each piece and what exactly is happening and how the structure goes together. So it's fantastic. Plus, in Module 6, I'm going to cover JV launches. And JV launches, that's where you get other people mailing about your launch. And these are the highest leverage launches there are. This is like, the analogy I love is there's got a roaring fire going and it's pouring gasoline on that fire. That's what JV launches do. And then Module 7, which I didn't even tell you about, that's a complete bonus module. And Module 7 is all about the evergreen launch. And an evergreen launch is basically, once you've done the work and created that internal launch or that JV launch, then you can build a system so that every time a new lead comes into your business, they end up going through your evergreen launch. So basically you have the power of PLF, but you have it going all year round for you every time you get new leads. The beautiful thing about the evergreen is you get to reuse the material from your other launches. It's really advanced stuff. Not everyone's going to do this. Not everyone's going to get there with the evergreen launches, but that's this bonus module all about evergreen. So basically the layout is we start simple, but big, important core work that's going to carry forward through all of the modules and all of your launches and all of your work. And then we add in more details after you get that core in place. Plus I've got plenty of other bonuses and goodies. You already have access to the Launch in Your List 2.0 course. You're going to have, and then we'll release somewhere around Module 5 or 6, we'll release that product creation course for you, so you'll have that in place as well. And the one thing I've learned as I went through this is I've learned to avoid overwhelming people with too much at once. So that's why we've really carefully sequenced this out. We start with the core strategy, and then we add in more as you go forward. So if you're just starting out, Module 1 and 2 are absolutely critical for you. And then you're going to really go after that seed launch in Module 3. If you already have a business, then Module 1 and 2 will probably give you an entirely new way to look at your business that's going to translate into more money, more growth, better positioning, more list growth. And then possibly you might want to look at the quick launch in Module 3, because then you can make a bunch of money back real quick. Or you might just want to focus on the internal launch. And then, of course, the JV launch is just going to blow things up really big for you. And the evergreen launch is really awesome if you end up putting that in place. So remember, it's about baby steps. You don't have to watch every single video. I mean, it'd be awesome if you did, but you don't have to watch, you don't have to do every exercise. But get in there, put in the work, and get this right. You don't have to get everything right. You just have to get that 20% right, and it will kill it for you. So getting back to, remember, community is key. So as part of your practice in bringing your biggest game to Product Launch Formula, scroll down and leave a comment for me. and tell me where you're going to go with this.